Oh, hey there. Later this year, the League of Legends universe gets a little bigger in an all-new single-player adventure. Here to tell us all about Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, please welcome Rowan Parker from Riot Forge and Raúl Rubio Munárriz from Tequila Works. Hi.
Hi, Brian.
Thank you so much for coming.
No, thanks for having us.
This game looks absolutely beautiful. We're going to start looking at it in a second because it's the kind of game that you just want to look at. It is a third-person kind of action-adventure platformer with two very lovely characters that I just can't get enough of. So right here we've got some brand new footage that no one's ever seen before, which I just so geeked out about. So tell me a bit about this game.
Well, I would say that Song of Nunu is the ultimate road trip, in the sense that you have two friends, the best friends forever. They are having the journey of their lives. One is a little kid, Nunu, of the Notai, and the other happens to be, the last magical yeti.
An ancient four-armed yeti.
Yes.
It's his best friend.
But
we all have friends like that.
I wish.
Of course, we all do.
He's very huggable. He's friend-shaped.
He looks extremely huggable. You are making life-size plushies, right?
Not only that, we have a button to hack the yeti. You can hack.
Of course.
in the
of course,
in the
you
game.
have to. So tell me a bit about. First of all, I want to say. Beautiful, beautiful game. I wanted to know a little bit about the kind of classic 3D platformer inspirations here, because personally, I can't see a character sliding down an ice slide without thinking Mario 64. It's the first, I just think about buying an N64 on day one, getting to the snow level and sliding down. So is there any kind of ancient 3D platformer DNA in this game?
Well, I would say that, again, if you pay attention to the games that we have made as Tequila Works, they tend to be narrative-driven, single-player action adventures.
Yeah.
But all of them are kinda emotional and deep, right? In this game, everything is up to, Nunu himself. I mean, it's not just he's a cute little boy. He's a very pure heart. He's innocent, right? So we wanted to transmit that with the game. This game is a very chill experience, actually. I mean, we want you to explore the Freljord. Usually the Freljord is depicted as this super harsh and unforgiving, northern region in Runeterra that is full of dangers. It is, by the way, yeah.
Right.
But again, for Nunu, it's just an opportunity for adventures, right? And having fun with his friend. And that's how we start the story. Again, even if this region is full of civil war and ancient evils and whatnot, for Nunu, it's just, he's looking for his mom. It's a very small story, right? And his view of the world is influencing everything that is happening around him, starting by Willump himself, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a very old, grumpy, wise yeti. But when he's next to Nunu, he's very playful and he's, huggable. I agree.
I mean, to Brian's original point, comparing to say like a Mario 64, I'd say we are much more narrative-driven. We spend a lot of time, crafting, this bespoke, narrative story, which is woven into gameplay. So it's definitely a lot more narrative heavy.
So it's not just like, hey, I baked you a cake, come to the castle. There's a whole story.
I mean, that's still I like cake.
Okay, of course. No disrespect to cake.
It would be a frozen cake.
Yeah. But I think
frozen cake is called ice cream.
Yeah. They make an ice cream cake. I'm going to blow your mind, Brian. They make an ice cream cake.
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
They don't let me out of here enough to find that kind of stuff out.
Really?
I think something players are starting to come to expect from Forge games is that they come for the gameplay and are pleasantly surprised to find there is chops on the stories that we have.
Right.
We really do lean heavily into this, compelling storytelling in all of our games. And I think Song of Nunu, I'm particularly excited because it's one of the more tugging at heartstrings stories we've tried to do yet. Like Raúl said, it's a more chill, pun intended, experience than our previous stuff, but it is definitely going to punch hard on the story, with the characters that we have.
I appreciate that. I mean, League of Legends is this hardcore multiplayer game, and it's depth and detail oriented. It's complicated, and then you have something here that you're describing as a chill single player game, and they both exist in the same world. There's two sides of a coin. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's what attracted us in the first place as Tequila Works, right? Because again, we kinda make people cry with our games.
Yeah.
Sometimes for the good reasons, but for the right
it's
ones.
the good crying.
Yeah,
it's a good
a happy cry.
It's a happy cry.
But it was like, you have this super rich, deep universe, right? And these mighty champions, but because of the nature of, I mean, it's a PvP MOBA, right? So
Right.
you
Yeah, League of Legends.
You cannot spend a lot of time in exposition.
Yeah.
Because, well, but this is an opportunity to see these characters from a new angle and show their humanity. And again, it's not a coincidence that we chose Nunu and Willump. Again, for us, these were the characters that are way more interesting for us because it's not we want to make people cry, and it's easier when you have a Yeti.
Yeah.
Is more like, to be honest, we care about the wrinkles, and I mean, again, League of Legends is full of champions, but
Yeah.
for us it was not a matter of how epic or mighty or strong you are. It was more like about this bonding, right? And in Nunu and Willump, we see this. It's not just friendship; it's even family. I would.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, some of the stuff you showed off is that Willump will get a little annoyed in a funny kind of way,
Yeah.
chuck a snowball and stuff like that.
You can
I mean,
expect a lot of snowballs. Yeah.
There's a lot of work that we put a lot of work into the believability of Willump as a companion. I think Tequila Works have a fantastic pedigree of companion characters in their games.
Right.
If you've played Rhyme, if you've played the other games they've made, I think Willump is like as an execution of a warm, fuzzy, friendly character that's with you, and our goals of we don't want him to be annoying when he's on screen. You don't want him to get in the way of gameplay. There's a lot
was
of
the quality bar.
He couldn't
Don't make
possibly.
him annoying.
No,
There's a lot of complexity that goes
couldn't
into.
imagine it.
But even then, it was just again not annoying. Okay, great.
Right.
But at the same time, it's not an extension of the player. I mean, it's supposed to be your friend.
Right.
And friends care for you. They usually say that good friends know all your stories, and that's great. But the best friends, they made the stories with you, and that's Willump.
Oh, that's beautiful. Put that on the back of the box.
Oh,
I like that.
thank you. You can use it. Yeah.
So
we are going to make Max with it.
we've seen a lot of snow areas, right? This is like very much Arctic themed game, right? Will we get to see some other stuff throughout the game? Like, tell me a little bit about like the kind of diversity of the environments a little bit, without spoiling too much, obviously.
Yeah, I think when you think of the Freljord, everything is thinking of ice and snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see a lot here. But again, showing this is an unknown region in northern Freljord. So you are going to see different biomes. I mean, a lot of variety in how diverse the Freljord really is.
We also bring to life some of these areas that I think players have been seeing in League of Legends art for a long time. Being able to actually go to the Frostguard Citadel,
so cool.
being able to actually see the Avarosan Plains and some of the parts of the world. But to Raúl's,
Can I mention a few?
oh yeah, please go.
The Howling Abyss.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot.
You're going to be there. Yeah,
if you
you're
play
going to
Aram, then you know what the Howling Abyss is.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Guys, Song of Nunu looks amazing. I cannot wait to play it. Thank you so much. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, will be coming to consoles and PC later this year. But right now, there's more Gamescom Studio live on IGN, where we will learn about all kinds of things like ice cream cake. Who knew?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Keep watching and stick around.